Hi, I'm Kirby Allison, and today I'm in New York City, one of my favorite places. I love it here for the energy, the vibrancy, the culture, but also because many of my favorite brands from around the world have boutiques that you can actually go and visit. So today I thought it'd be fun to go visit one of my favorites, Carmina Shoemakers, at their new Madison Avenue boutique. Carmina, so nice to be here at the boutique. And, of course, Carmina is renowned for its Goodyear Welted shoes amongst the shoe aficionados. But I think one of the important things that maybe not as many people know about is that you have just as large of a collection of Goodyear Welted women's shoes as you do men's shoes, which is exceptionally uncommon.
It is uncommon. It didn't come out at the collection didn't come out at the same time. First, it was purely a dressman shoe company, and in 1999, the ladies collection came.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's interesting to note. I mean, historically, women's shoes would have been Goodyear Welted. I mean, the whole, stiletto. I mean, is a really modern phenomenon.
Correct.
And so, a lot of, women complain about how difficult it is to find a comfortable pair of dress shoes, right?
Totally.
And even high heels. And a lot of that is because just the way that modern shoes are made today, is with no regard for comfort, but with the Goodyear Welted pair of shoes, not only do you have a higher quality of materials, but once the shoe is broken, it's more flexible, it's more comfortable. And so you've got a beautiful range. It's large. And for those that, might be interested in some of your shoes, I thought it'd be fun to kind of talk through them.
Of course. Well, I think that one of the beauties of the collection, of course, is that we have Cordovan for women.
Yeah.
I don't think it's very common either.
I can't think of anyone that's doing Cordovan women's shoes.
The beauty is that women come and they ask for Cordovan, and they're starting to get into Goodyear Welting, into Cordovan leathers, it's beautiful to see. And they now have the ability to experiment all of those comforts, as you were saying, but the quality that we are used to.
That Carmina is known for, of course.
Yes.
And so Cordovan, of course, is a horse, right?
It is.
Which is a completely, it's a very unique material. It has a cult following because of its texture, right? It doesn't have pores. It's very shiny.
Right.
It's very durable.
Subcutaneous.
Yeah, it's subcutaneous, right? So it's not. It's technically not leather.
No.
Right. It's underneath the skin.
Exactly.
And Cordovan, of course, is made in Chicago at Horween. It's a very American kind of iconic material.
It is, and
is this Goodyear Welted? Because it's it's still very lightweight. It's still very kind of sleek.
Yeah, it is Goodyear Welted. You will see that it's the exact same construction as a men's. You still have, this was a shoe that was worn, so.
Yeah.
But
well worn.
Yeah. Well worn. You still see that it still has the cork. It's exactly made the same way.
Yeah. And of course, Goodyear Welting, the reason, high quality shoes are Goodyear Welted is because of the quality of the materials that go into the upper. You're going to wear through the outsoles, right?
That is
because they're going to last for years, for decades.
Yes.
And so you want to be able to resell them. And so Carmina, did they offer a reselling service for women's shoes?
Totally. You resole them, but not only resole them, I feel like it's very important to highlight that you relast them. So when the shoe comes back, especially a Cordovan shoe, it comes back as new.
Yeah.
Cordovan, you can remove the wrinkles from Cordovan. You just really need water to bring the shine out of it. And with a new sole and put it on the last for an extended period of time, you have a new pair of shoes.
Yeah, in some ways better than new, right? Because they've already been broken in and they're comfortable.
Exactly. It's already soft. And Cordovan has this gummy texture once you break it in.
Yeah.
It doesn't stretch as much. We do last it a bit more loose in the factory, knowing that Cordovan does not stretch as much. But it does become very gummy, or don't you feel like very elastic somehow?
Well, it's got a unique texture to it, for sure. So many beautiful models right? I thought maybe you could talk through some of them.
Of course.
I love my shoes, but I have to say the women's shoes, it's like, they're really beautiful.
So iconic would be this one of our best sellers. This boot here, I think it's very feminine, yet we, again, take advantage of.
Yeah. And so this, again, showcasing just the access that one has with a shoemaker like Carmina to different materials and techniques. This has, kind of the half rubber sole.
Correct.
Right, perfect for the city. Beautiful boot.
Yeah.
I mean, a jet purr, right? Great, beautiful leather. That's gorgeous.
Yes. I feel like with the women's collection, we're taking many of the men's style, but with a very feminine touch.
Yeah, because they're not just, looking at the collection here, like it's not simply men's shoes made smaller.
No.
They're completely designed specifically for women. And I guess you have your own lasts also.
Of course,
specifically for
like
women?
it's a completely different process, made from scratch, considering how the feet of the woman are, and making new lasts.
Yeah.
Different small touches.
Yeah.
Everything
Well,
is
beautiful.
different.
I love.
Yes.
Look at this right here.
Yes.
Woven, a woven upper, woven leather, with the kind of the tassels here.
These are rolled by hand.
Rolled.
Yeah, you saw it in the
We
factory.
saw that in the factory, yeah.
And woven leather is the most comfortable.
Really?
It becomes so soft, so it stretches, so you have to get them quite snug, but it's the leather that stretches the most.
That's a beautiful pair of shoes. Look at this one right here. This is another, gorgeous pair of shoes.
So cute, so good. Yes.
So this is the wingtip, right? But with contrasting leather.
And a natural edge.
Yeah,
which
of course.
Kind of gives it a more casual look to it.
Yeah.
Really like this shoe.
That's a beautiful pair of shoes. So then right here, so talk to me a little bit about, these. So these are, these are high heels, right?
The T-strap we call. It's one of our best sellers. It's a shoe where women tend to put it in and feel so feminine yet very elegant. Our bestseller is the red color, believe it or not.
Okay.
I feel like it's kind of a little staple of Carmina with the red leather.
Yeah.
And it develops a beautiful patina over time. Women are able to wear it with everything.
Yeah.
Red, you can wear it with many more.
Yeah. And do women find that they're more comfortable?
Yes. I find it a bit more difficult at the beginning to explain the breaking process because we're used to not having to break in shoes, just like it is what it is. I see a bit more hesitation or reluctancy at the beginning, but once they try it on, they come back and they're like, oh my God, you were right.
Yeah.
It's a very comfortable pair.
Now, Carmina, of course, also has a really large made-to-order program. Can women also commission
Of course.
made-to-order shoes?
Everything. Oh, wow.
So this is a pair of alligator Chelsea boots for women. Not inexpensive, but certainly less expensive than across the street at like a designer.
Yes, totally.
Yeah.
We're able to. I think it's hard to find something like that, and it's wrong for me to say it, but it's hard to find the quality of the upper, quality of stitching, quality of construction generally at this price point.
Yeah, I don't think it exists anywhere. And especially, if you're investing in a high quality pair of shoes like these exotics, you want them with the Goodyear Welted construction.
Totally.
Because once the soles wear out, right, you just send them in and have them resold.
Why would you
they're
not?
like new.
Yeah.
Right. And it goes back to also that if you understand what quality is, right?
Exactly.
What are the hallmarks and characteristics of quality, and then how to care for quality, then you can really justify investing in something like this because it can easily last decades.
It's understanding that investing in a pair of Goodyear Welted It's just smart, and there's no other way. Once you get in, there's no other way to look at shoes.
Yeah, absolutely. What are some other favorites? I mean, just amongst the women's.
We would have these here.
Yeah, beautiful. So just simple tassel loafer. I mean, it's
in a Pompeii finish.
Yeah. Wow, it's gorgeous.
And a green little.
Yeah. And again, that's what's fun about, you know, of course you've got a wide selection. I mean, these are all stock models, but anything can be ordered custom, right? So if you want this shoe and that leather, then you'll make it.
We had a client doing each part in a different color.
Really?
Like, you can do anything.
Anything.
Anything you want.
I mean, beautiful shoes. So, I mean, of course, if someone's in New York, they can stop by, you know, the two boutiques, you know, that you have here and see the women's shoes, to try them on.
Yeah.
It's one of the great, you know, benefits of living in New York or traveling here. But for everyone else, you have the website, which is, of course, has the entire collection, doesn't it?
They have a chat dedicated to them in case they had any questions. We have our phones at the store, people in Spain. Or, you know,
plenty of help.
Plenty of help.
And a generous return policy.
Yes, true. It's important for especially women to go on the website, check the styles, and why not maybe customize one, play with it, understand every single part. And
through the 3D configurator. And so, you know, again, you've got, you know, your stock range of models, but then they can be customized in any material. And, you know, if someone has a specific, you know, dress or a specific idea of what they want, if it's not here, you can make it.
And for a woman as well, we have, you know, we wear handbags. It's very hard to match colors sometimes. Custom is a great way to
do that.
To do that. Yes.
Opening a Pandora's box.
Yes.
Well, Carmina, thank you so much. You know, of course, this shop is beautiful. The shoes are incredible.
Thank you.
And thank you for, of course, the family's commitment to quality, to craftsmanship, and tradition, and indulging those of us, you know, are truly passionate about beautiful shoes. So it's always a privilege to be here. Thank you again.
Privilege is mine.
Yeah, look forward to wearing some Carminas.
Yes.